just always have a good time. Oh, my glasses are dirty. What's going on, Groovy? How are you? Happy, what's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It is election day for those of you that vote. I don't know what state you guys are in, but it is election day. I'm here in Texas. I will be voting after I get off work. Hey, great benefactor. How are y'all? But I'm on my lunch break, and I have a little bit of time before I have to go back, so I figured I'd jump on here and say what's up to y'all. See if y'all been watching some games, because yesterday the NCAA women's college basketball season officially started, and I got to watch half of the game. I got to watch half South Carolina. I mean, they were playing. Who were they playing? It wasn't the Grand Canyon or something like that. Blew them out. But now I forgot the name of the male coach that used to be one of our assistants. It just escapes my mind, but it was his team, so it's pretty cool that they got to play him, but they blew him out. I did get to watch Duke. I watched Duke yesterday a little bit while I was on my lunch break. Yesterday, I saw some of the Texas game. And then, of course, I watched, some of the South Carolina game. So I will say, let me say this. I can't really form an opinion for South Carolina until I see them play somebody. Because, obviously we're going to blow out the lesser competitive teams or whatever. It just is what it is. I think we won by 40 points or something crazy like that. But what I did like, Raven is way more offensively aggressive, and a lot of people were talking about that. I'm team Raven Johnson all day. That's my point guard. I hope that she works to get her draft stock up, because if I were a team, I would go for Raven. That's just what it is. She's a true point guard. She knows how to run an offense. I don't care if she doesn't score a lot. She sets things up for it to happen. And that's what you need your point guard to do. Your point guard is your coach on the floor. Your point guard calms you down when you need to be calmed down, speeds you up when you need to be sped up. They create the organizational. They create organization. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, Moses. So I'm always for Raven Johnson. I think she's an excellent point guard. But a lot of people were talking about how, she doesn't score, and, no team is going to be looking at her. She's not going to go first round or anything like that. I always believe in her. So seeing her come out last night, she hit 3 for 6 on threes, I think. I think she was 64% from the field. I think she had 11 points. I don't know. I was checking the point total before the game ended. I don't know where she ended up at, but 11 points. Her and Tessa and Joyce Edwards working well together. Also, Latson. I think it was those three, Johnson and Latson, that were kind of carrying the team as far as the guards and things were concerned. And then you had Joyce Edwards in the middle, in the post doing her thing. But also we had some really good players. I didn't see anybody lacking. I know Maddie got hurt. I don't know how hurt she is. She took a really hard screen and went down, so I hope she's okay. But I like what I see from South Carolina so far, but we're not playing anybody yet. So I know they said during preseason or whatever exhibition game they struggled against North Carolina. So we'll see. But I like Raven. I like what I'm seeing from Raven. I'm liking Adele. Adele was way more aggressive as well. Maybe because she's not injured. Last year she was coming off of injury. I think now she has a full year of not being injured. So you can see the pep in her step. She was going for rebounds left and right. Also, Raven was getting a lot of rebounds. I think she ended up with 6 or 8 rebounds. Um, so yeah, I think South Carolina looked good. Duke, I was disappointed with Duke. They lost the game to dang it, who were they playing? Oh, I can't think of who did they play on Monday? Duke played somebody will tell me. Baylor. You're right. Duke played Baylor, and when I was watching it, Duke was up, and they were stuck on 43 points for almost 6 minutes. They didn't score again until like 3 minutes were left in the game. So it took them almost 7 minutes to score 4 points. I know they ended up losing, but I think they only scored like 6 or 9 points in the fourth quarter. So that whole time they were winning, and then the fourth quarter they just fall apart, just brick after brick after brick after brick after brick after brick after brick. And on the other side, Baylor wasn't doing that much better, but at least at some point they started scoring. And I was like, Duke is about to lose this game. They were up, and they just cannot find the basket in this fourth quarter. And yeah, ended up losing the game. I think they scored, like I said, 9 points in the fourth quarter, and it took them almost 7 minutes to score 4 points. So Duke has some soul searching to do. They got to figure that out. Texas ran through whoever they were playing. That was another like non-competitive team. I don't want to say non-competitive. It wasn't like a top school where they're not going to blow down, but they blew them out 123 to something. Like, that was crazy. I had stopped watching. I didn't watch the whole thing. Like, they were up by 50. I saw what I needed to see. That was it. Madison Booker looks good. Laker looks. I mean, everybody that's returning looks good. So I mean, I don't. From what I've seen, it's not that I don't know if I think Texas is like gonna be number one or anything like that. Whoa, but they look good. They look good. Incarnate word, yeah. I don't know if that's like a church team or some kind of I don't know, whatever it is. Shout out to them. I mean, they played. They had some good moves, but they weren't doing anything against Texas. Texas was just running through them. Literally, it was like felt like a practice, like you're watching a practice. So LSU plays tonight. Very excited about that. I really want to see. I mean, obviously they're not playing anybody either. So you can't really. You can, but you can't really go off of some of these first few games until they start playing real competition. I mean, you can see like maybe how the conditioning is on some of the players, and if you felt like they've made some improvements in the off season, but you can't truly tell like how a team is doing until they've been battle tested. And South Carolina also already had that little test with North Carolina. I would like to see them play some other big name schools and see how they do there. And then, like I said, LSU plays some team today that's not, I don't think it's going to be an issue for them, but I'm interested to see, obviously, like everybody else, interested to see how Lay is going to fit in with LSU. So, I can't wait to see that. I think I'm going to miss some of it because it depends on what time I get off work. If I can get through the voting line fast enough, then I can get home in time for the game. But yeah, it is going to be weird to see. It is going to be weird to see Lay in a LSU jersey. Like, I'm still not used to it. Seeing her like in the promo and in all these videos, I don't know. It's gonna look weird. Hey, Tulip. So I don't know. I'm interested. I want to see how good Big Foe is, because Big Foe has each year, Flage has become a better player. Hopefully she's injury free this season. Same thing with Michaela Williams. Um, we got Koval now from Notre Dame. She came over to LSU, so I want to see if she's going to get some playing time. Um, we got some people over there. I don't know everybody. Like some of the freshmen and some of the new recruits, I don't follow it close enough to know everybody by name yet and know these players. Same thing with South Carolina. We got some recruits and some people transfers. Obviously, I know Latson, but anybody else, I'm not that 100% knowledgeable of yet. Notre Dame plays tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting. I know we do have. So I didn't know if KK was going to play, but it looks like KK is back. KK Bransford. So we have her back, we have Hannah back, and we have Prosper back. I think everybody else on Notre Dame is new. So we're gonna see what that looks like. Tulip says hit the like button, please do. Thank you. How these fools ranked? Hold on. How these fools ranked Duke and OK top 7, both mid. Yeah, I mean, Duke was looking good at first, but the way they ended that game in the fourth quarter, I was very underwhelmed at what they did. Toby has no help in Duke, and Kara seems to only coach defense. I mean, defense wins games, but y'all, I mean, come on. You got to score. Y'all had the game. The game was there, and they just gave it away. LSU has a great backcourt, but that front court is mid. Who's in the front court? Who do they have? Koval. Koval is good. I don't know if she's starting, but who do we have? Because we don't have ADR anymore. Who do we have in the front court at LSU? Tulip says South Carolina have a balanced team but lacks shooting and rebounding. I mean, I didn't count their rebounds, but I mean, like I said, I saw Raven was really all over those defensive rebounds. And I saw Adele really getting in there fighting for those offensive rebounds. So, I mean, they have big shoes to fill, and the other players that have, your Chloe Kitts, your Ashlyn Watkins, your Aaliyah Boston, your Camila Cardoso, like, who had a full dominance in the paint. As far as it came to like scoring or rebounding, and yeah, I mean, we've moved past that now. But I think they're okay. They're not 100% there yet, but I think they're okay. Gilbert, yeah, KG is still there. Joyner, I forgot about Joyner. Yeah, Joyner's there. TCU is Miles plus a bunch of tall for nothing. Notre Dame is cooked. Like we still have Cassandra. That's not how you say her name. Is it Cassandra? It's just spelled different. But Prosper, she was okay last season. She didn't get a lot of playing time, but she was doing well. And KK Bransford was doing okay before her injury. They may not have a lot of people, but they got some. They missed a trick not scheduling Notre Dame and TCU. Yeah, that would have been something to watch. Maybe in the tournament. Maybe if they make it to the tournament, we'll see it. UCLA has a balanced team. I can see them in the finals with UConn. LSU and South Carolina in the Final Four. That's my way too early prediction. What you say, girl? Hannah about to win the scoring title, shooting 25 shots a game. She was already doing that before. You know Hannah ain't scared to shoot that thing. That's funny. Hannah ain't never been shy to shoot that thing. If she's going to be the main offense, yeah. She's about to score 32 a night. Moses says Tennessee plays North Carolina State in a couple of hours on ESPN2. I'm looking forward to watching that game. Okay. I'll still be at work during that time, but I'll check the scores and stuff. USC is ranked 18th, 19th by ESPN, and diabolical. They don't know about Jazzy. Just be glazing Aaliyah. Tulip says Hannah already had a green light, is now ultra green. Hey, RC. Sienna isn't even back yet. Back from where? What's going on, RC? How are you? Forgot he's a Iowa and Bruins fan. Oh, that's what it says in your name, actually. Always Iowa, UCLA. Oh, she got hurt? When? What's wrong with her? Oh, man. Like, is it something that's going to be like season ending, or what happened to her? Speaking of injuries, I don't really watch football, but I follow the Commanders because I watched that documentary with Jaden Daniels, Angel, Lynn, what's her name? The gymnast from LSU, and Flage. I forgot her name, and she was the highest NIL owner. Earner. But did y'all see that injury that Jaden Daniels had? Oh my gosh. It was on TV, but I was playing a game on my phone, and it wasn't until I looked up that they said, oh man, that's a bad injury. I didn't really see it. I'm glad I didn't, but I was scrolling Twitter and I saw like a piece of an image. I ain't want to look at it, but his freaking arm bent the wrong way at the elbow. They said it was a dislocated elbow, but that thing looked like it was about to break off. Oh my God. And they were like down 7 to something. There was no way they were going to win that game. He got injured, which sucks because he just came back from, I think he had a hamstring injury, and then before that he hurt his knee getting sacked, or was it his rib? Something he hurt. So he's been injured this whole season. So now, I'm assuming he's done for the season. Tulip says that coach needs to be fired for negligence. 30 points down, and you risk your franchise QB with 7 minutes to go. He's already playing hurt. RC says it's going to be blowouts. It happens every year. Nothing to fret over anymore. Yeah, I mean, the blowouts I know. That's why I don't really, I'm more interested in conference play than I am like this first half of the season, because they're going to be playing, most teams are going to be playing a bunch of just, other schools that aren't as competitive as they are. So, I don't even know South Carolina. I saw the schedule, but I don't remember it. I know Dawn was kind of upset last season because she felt like her strength of schedule should have pushed her into a higher ranking in the tournament after they won the SEC, but it didn't. So she was like, what's the point of me scheduling the way I do if that's not going to count for anything? So I didn't analyze the schedule to see if she's playing a bunch of, top teams or not before we get into conference play. But I say all that to say I don't really. It's just watching. I don't really put too much stock into these games, especially most of them going to be blowouts and they're winning by 60 points. I want to get to the nitty gritty. That's what I want to do. How's Juju meant to hug him now? She can still get her hugs in. Olivia Dunn. That's what it was. I was thinking Livy because I think they called her that and I couldn't remember what it is. Livy Dunn, yeah. Commanders are known to do this. They did the same thing to RG3 and finished his knee. Free JD5. UCLA and UConn have the best front court, so I have them in the finals as long as they're healthy. Sarah and Sarah for UConn and the Betts sisters for UCLA. Okay. I heard about Sarah and Sarah. Moses says South Carolina plays UNC in a couple of weeks, but no Juju, unfortunately. Okay. RC says, I kept screaming at the TV yesterday telling Aaliyah Chavez to take over because Belmont was trying to pull an upset over Oklahoma. I didn't watch that game. How did she do? Did they win? Who is she playing for? Aaliyah Chavez? Where did she go? I forgot. That game was way too close. Oklahoma were not good. Oh, Oklahoma. She was okay. They just about won. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy hoops is back. College hoops is back, but I'm ready for some competition. I don't want to see like a bunch of blowouts. Although we will. They're going to happen like RC says. I'm ready. I want to see some good competition. I'm ready for somebody to surprise me. I'm ready to see like who's the next Hannah, who's the next Raven, who's the next Sarah Strong. Like I want to look at some of these freshmen and these recruits and see who's up next. Tessa was frying for South Carolina. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Tessa though, near the end, she was just chunking up threes that weren't hitting, and I was like, "Girl, we got to do something else. Don't get in this habit of just shooting threes. Like she got handles, she can drive to the basket. So I don't want her just shooting threes." And she was missing, so I was like, "Relax. I know we're at the end of the game. I know you're up by 45, but like, let's stop. Let's stop bricking these threes." North Carolina versus Tennessee will be fire. 8 versus 9. Are you and Sess doing a joint stream for the Unrivaled Draft tomorrow? Unfortunately, we are not doing a joint stream for the event tomorrow, but we will be having a show. I got to finalize a time, but we're going to do a show either tomorrow night or Thursday before games happen. We're going to do a wrap-up show for Unrivaled to talk about the players that they name, the teams that they have, the new coaches, the players that aren't with Unrivaled anymore, all that stuff. We're going to do like a final wrap-up and then, get y'all ready for the season that's coming up in a couple months. So either tomorrow night or Thursday before the big games come on, we'll do something. Tulip, Stanford going to be this year. What's the later game tonight on ESPN? I don't know. I know LSU plays. I wasn't looking at anybody else. Tulip says, Jay, we waited all that time for Allen and Ari, bruh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are not the players that we were, waiting on. Like when they said they were still negotiating contracts and stuff like that. I believe they were negotiating contracts. They didn't work out, so they ended up. Not to say that they're scrubs or anything like that, but I don't think Ari and Rebecca Allen is who they were waiting for this whole time. It's just that's who they ended up with. So I'm I'll talk about it on the show. with Steph, but I'm a little disappointed. Not disappointed. I'm a little bummed that Angel isn't playing, but I had already had it in my mind that she probably wasn't. Sorry, y'all, that's my boss. That she probably wasn't going to play this season. It's just little comments she's been making along the way before everything was dropping. That I just think she wants to spend her off season not really playing basketball. I mean, she's been playing since she graduated, since LSU. You know, they don't get a lot of time. They graduate or whatever, they finish the season, and then they have to go right to the draft, and then they have a couple weeks before they have to go to training camp, and then from training camp they play. They played, and then she went right to Unrivaled after coming back from an injury. Then she got injured again, and then she goes to the season and she gets injured again. And so I think she just wants like time to fully heal and just do the stuff that she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like whether that is model or act or whatever other brand deals or whatever she has going on, just her freedom to enjoy her off time and not have to like suit up and play. Like she's still getting her practice time in. She's still, grinding in the gym, but it's not like she ain't got no call time where she has to be at a game. And I think that rest really helps in the long run. So we'll see. I was hoping for Angel and Kennedy. Yeah, I kind of wanted Kennedy for sure. Anticlimactic. RC says Hannah Hidalgo about to be the leading the league and scoring like Allen Iverson. Yep. Tulip says Dom or Nas could replace AR5 on the Rose. Well, I guess it ain't no other better time to talk about it than now. They already said how they're going to do it. So the final 4 teams that were in the playoffs last season, Rose, Laces, Vinyl. Who was in the playoffs? Rose, Vinyl, Laces, and Phantom. Hootie Who's. Those, they get 2 protected players. Everybody else gets 1 protected player. So they're going to draft those players. So nobody is going to be 2 people left from the Rose that was on the Rose. So everybody else could be on other teams. There's only going to be 2 players left on the Hootie Who's. Everybody else is going to be on other teams. So Dom or Nas replacing AR5 is good, but at this point, Angel's not even on team Rose. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking they was going to do something like that anyway. Rotate the teams every year. So that's probably why they weren't selling jerseys at first, but I think they got a demand to sell jerseys because everybody wanted them. But if you think about it, if we're going to keep moving teams, then I guess if you say if it's Angel, I want Angel's Rose jersey. But if she were to go to Team Miss, I want that jersey too. So I guess, they can work it out that way. But it's going to be very interesting. Jay, Nebraska beat somebody 103-39. That's crazy. Which club you rooting for this time then, Jay? I don't even know. We'll find out after Wednesday. After they name the teams and we know what players are on what team, then I can pick my team. Right now I'm still Team Rose, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until after the draft. The 2 new teams, it's almost like an expansion draft. So the coaches team up just like they did last season, and they're gonna move people around and put people on different teams. So the pool, they're gonna put everybody in a pool of players. They're gonna protect 2 from each, the 4 teams, and then 1 person from the other teams, and then they're just gonna start pulling them together and putting them on teams. Just like they did last season. At least this time we know it's pre-recorded. So I ain't got to worry about it being some live event when it's pre-recorded. I think it's going to be on YouTube, and it's at 5 o'clock. I think 5 o'clock Central or 4 o'clock. If I find it, well, I don't know. I don't think y'all follow me on social media, but I can post it on my community page here on YouTube, and y'all can see it from there. What time it is, because I don't remember the time. I just know I was going to be at work. I wasn't going to be able to be, I wouldn't be at home for it, so I couldn't be live with Cess. So that's why we decided to do just a separate show. Oh, okay. Yes, tomorrow night. I am on Blue Sky. I don't really use it that much, but I'm on there. I'm on Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok. I don't really use Instagram that much, but I'm on there. But I can put it on my community page. But y'all, my lunch break is over. I got to get to a meeting. So I will talk to y'all later. I hope y'all enjoy the games tonight. Very interested to see what LSU does. So I'm about to get out. Y'all have a good day. Talk to y'all later. Peace.